Hope your antennas are up and pay attention. Today, we're making shrimp and grits. Spatchcock funk here with a new take or a classic take on a classic dish. So every place, we gotta thank our Southern brothers and sisters who invented this dish, but it's served in every city in the United States, internationally. Where we're from in Syracuse, there's a couple great takes on it. Mellow Vello has a good one. Possibilities, Oh My Darling, they all bring it pretty hard. So this is our version of it. And the first thing we do is we start with the grits. So we've made some grits, but unlike other places, our grits, instead of using water and milk and butter, we use the milk and butter and salt, but we use shrimp stock. Then we add about 8 ounces, a half pound of the sharpest cheddar. Let's cut myself on it. The sharpest cheddar we can find. All right, we mix that in there. And then for a creaminess to it too, in addition to the milk, some people will use heavy cream and that's cool, but we use mascarpone cheese because you get a little bit more flavor to it and we get some whiteness and a brightness to the white color of the grits. Because then when we put our awesome shrimp on top, it starts to look real. Once you've got the creamy, cheesy goodness of your grits, set it aside. And now we're gonna cook the shrimp. It's gonna cook fast. Now we are using shrimp with their heads and tails on. We took the shells off. We got this recipe from one of our culinary heroes, Ralph Brennan in NOLA. And you leave the heads and the tails on because it allows to create more flavor in the pan itself as we're cooking. Once you've got a half stick of butter in your pan, layer your shrimp in one layer, heads on. Try to face them all in the same direction so it'll be easier for you to flip. Once they're in your pan, they're starting to cook. Be a little generous with some cracked black pepper. Then add the other half stick of your unsalted butter. While you're looking at your first side, right, they're gonna start to get pink. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. A teaspoon of fresh minced garlic. Half to a full teaspoon of Creole seasoning. Then we're gonna squeeze in the juice of 1 whole lemon. The shell will start to turn a nice red, pinkish color. We want that shell to look pink, like it's a little baby lobster. We got our shrimp ready. We're gonna take these awesome creamy grits, cheesy, mascarpone, extra sharp, just like this recipe. For this one, we're gonna put 2 of these beauties on this little tray. And then we're gonna take some of this delicious sauce we got and we are going to ladle that over the whole thing. And then we are adding, just for some color, make things exciting, some green onions. Now with the head on the shrimp, right, you just take your fork and you pop the tail out and you pop the tail off. And what we like is a piece of the shrimp, a piece of the grits, a little green onion on there. Get this perfect bite. You know what, the other day, I saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp and it said, I love spatchcock shrimp.